Good morning. You know the story about this teenager, rebellious kid. He comes to his father and says, "Dad, I turned 16. I want a car." His father says, "Listen, son, I'll tell you what. If you start cleaning your bedroom, keeping it clean, if you get your grades up, and if you get a haircut, I'll buy you a car." So a couple of months later, the kid comes to his father and says, "Dad, here's my report card. I got my grades up. I'm getting straight A's. And look, my bedroom's been clean, so could I get a car?" And his father says, "Sonny boy, you did get your grades up and you did clean your room, but what about the haircut? You didn't get a haircut." He says, "Dad, I've been thinking, King David had long hair, Solomon had long hair, Moses had long hair, Aaron had long hair, all the great, Abraham had long hair, so what's so bad? What's wrong with having long hair?" And his father said, "You're right, sonny boy. Abraham had long hair, Moses had long hair, David had long hair, Solomon had long hair, but they also all walked wherever they went." You have to know how to relate to each child. And on the night of Haggadah, the Haggadah tells us, speak to each child and connect with them and communicate with them as they are. And when it comes to the rebellious child, who could also be the depressed child, the confused child, it says to tell that child that in the future redemption, every Jew will be included. And when we talk about the four sons, it says one is a wise son, one is a wicked son, one is a simple son, one is a son who cannot ask a question. And the question is, it should have said the first one is the wise, the second is the wicked, the third is the simple, the fourth is the one who cannot ask a question. Why does it say one is wise, one is wicked, one is simple, one cannot ask a question? The Rabbi explains that what the verse is telling us here is that when you speak to the child, see the oneness in each child. See the goodness in each child. See their godly soul, the part of God in them, and connect to that inner part of your child. Every child has part of the divine in them. And if you could speak to that inner divine soul, you will connect with them wherever they're at. There was a rabbi whose name was Rabbi David Trink. He was a known educator. And he had a yeshiva, and one time a student in his yeshiva on Friday night stole the rabbi's car and drove to the movie theater to watch a movie. The rabbi found out about it. He put on his coat and boots and walked to the theater. And when he got to the theater, he went into the theater, found the room he was in, walked up to him. The kid thought he for sure was going to tell him he's suspended or kicked out of school. He sat down next to him and he said, "Listen, just came here because I heard you took my car and went to the theater. I wanted to let you know that the popcorn here at the theater isn't kosher. So don't eat the popcorn. And I'll see you back in yeshiva later. Shabbat shalom." And he walks out of the theater. The student says, "Rabbi, wait. Comes running after him and he starts to walk back to the yeshiva with him. And he said the whole way back, the rabbi didn't say a word about what he had done. They just sang songs of Shabbat all the way home. Knowing how to connect with each of our children is the key to the Passover Seder. Passover teaches us that as parents and as grandparents, we have a responsibility to transmit to our children the beauty of Judaism. But there's no one size fits all. We have to understand each child, and as King Solomon says, educate a child according to their way, and even when they grow old, they will not veer from that path. Have a wonderful day.